Hey, it's it's too late. I shouldn't be up. It's 12:07 on Thursday, May 30th, 2024. And here's Knucklehead. What are you doing, Poopy? There's Knucklehead. She's checking the Ryobi light out. Well, yesterday I went to Harbor Freight. The reason I'm showing you it like this is because I want you to see the product, not necessarily me. But I spent, what did I spend? The bill was, can I read it? The bill was, I can't read it. The bill was $136.74. $136.74. What was I going after? Well, what I was going after was tools to scrape paint off. And the best thing I found online, and I saw it, was this right here. This is a Bauer angle grinder. This was on sale for $44. This is an 8 amp angle grinder, and it should last me a whole life. It's heavy duty. It's nice. It comes with the piece on it right here, the mandrels on it. You just take this loose like this. Depending on what wheel you put on it, you either have this like this, or you have it like that, depending on the wheel. It comes with a handle. It's just really nice. Also comes with a wrench in here that you use to tighten this and loosen this. So it also comes with a shield that goes on it right here. It goes on right there like that, so you can protect yourself. It's really nice. It's a nice little unit at Harbor Freight. Got it at Harbor Freight. And what you do is you put wheels like this on it. Like this right here. This is called a flat disc. Right here. You can't see it, god darn, I got the angle of the lights wrong. Here, and I gotta put this light up here. Here we go. Let's do it like this. Here we go. I think that's better. Yeah. So, this is a flat disc, and what it does is it goes on here like this. Goes on here like this. Like this, right there. Now be careful what way you do this, because you can see it's got like a bevel on it, and if there was a hole in here, you can see how this fits into that bevel on that side. These are two of the same pieces right here, okay? So this has a bevel on it. See how the bevel fits in here like this? Like that, it locates it. Well, that piece that's on here right now is like that, okay? And you put this with the flat end down, because I tried it with the bevel down and it don't work. And you bring this down, and you tighten it with the wrench. There's a little button right here. This is the shaft lock. This is cool as hell. And I was like, I was using the wrench, because I got the wrench right here. I was like, why in the hell? It's got two little buttons on it. See the two buttons? They go into those holes right there. I said, how in the hell am I going to stop this from turning? Well, that's why you got this button here. Watch. Press the button. Watch. You go like this. Get to where it'll go in. There it went. It went in. Watch. Watch. Press the button. Here it comes. Watch. It went in. I know you can't see it, but it did. It went in. You go like that. Put this in here like this. Just snug it. All you do is snug it. You ain't got to go. Don't lose your mind. Just snug it like that. Okay? And now it's ready. It's got a little button right here. It's also, I believe it has a, yeah, it has a lock button right here, so you can turn it on and lock it on, so you ain't got to hold it on. And then what you do is you go, like if this was a board right here, you just go down the board like this. Ring, 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 ring. And if you, now unfortunately with this right here sticks below this, so that's not going to work with that. Now if I got a spacer for this, if I got one more of these, So I had 2 up here and I had this one here. Then I could probably space this down to where this would sit flat like that and I could go like that. But I'm pretty happy with what I was seeing when they were going like this, which I'll get a purchase across here. Okay, I'll be taking paint off with that right there. And that's what that was about. And these right here, these little things right here, let me go ahead and take this thing off. I'll let you see this, watch. See? See how that went in there? Watch this. Okay. Came loose right away. Now, like I said before, and to make sure you put this back on here because you don't want to lose these pieces. Put it back on here. Okay. There's that. Now, like I said, I got a shield here, and that's a snap-on shield. That's pretty cool. It's got a little like a little bike lock looking thing. Got a little lever on it. Pops like that. Comes loose. Goes on here like this. You decide where you want it, and you lock it back down. How you're going to use it. I will probably have it like that, so I can go like this. I mean, it all depends. I might not even use it. It all depends. Okay. So anyway, there's that. This was 44 bucks. Really nice unit. These right here are actually on sale. And a guy on YouTube was using these, and he said he did a whole deck, a huge deck. Now I'm not doing a huge deck. I'm doing a long ramp, which is about 30 foot long by about I want to say 5 foot wide, and it's got handrails on it that are about 4 foot tall. So there's a lot of surface area. But he said he used like 10 of these. He actually bought 10 of these. I think he might have said he used 6 of them or something like that. But anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. But these are on sale for like $2 if you're a member of the Harbor Freight Club. Now to get that deal, you have to pay, it's probably $20 a year. But they give you a hell of a deal. That would have been, I had to spend $4 for each of these. And I got 10 of them. I also got this, which is a wire wheel brush that goes on here. And that's for, I've got some, right out front here, I've got some steel grated chairs that need to be sprayed. My wonderful wife got the cans of spray paint 4 years ago. Or actually 5 years ago, and I dragged my ass and never got it done. We got busy doing other things. But I wanted to make sure once I got started, and I realized that this tool here, I'm going to be using this tool quite a bit. So it while I can get these cheap, I was going to get these cheap. So I went ahead and I got me enough of these wheels to do some work and not have to stop, And that's why I did all that. And this right here, this is an assortment of wheels that they had. They've got 3 of the flat discs like this. They've got 2 grinding wheels like that. Or actually, they've got a thick, these are actually cut discs. These right here, you can cut metal with these, like cut the tops off of screws and shit. That's why these are so thin. And you use them in there, you can do that if you have a bunch of screws or something that's the heads are up. They'll actually shave the head off of a screw diagonally. And here's grinding wheels, thick grinding wheels here. So this was an assortment, and this was $7.98. So I can do all kind of things with this now. One of the things you want to make sure of when you're doing something like this is that you protect yourself. So I got these glasses. I think these were $3 each. These, I call these, that was funny, there was a dyke, I'm sorry, let me use the right word. There was a lesbian on a job one time. She was a husky, kind of a badass chick. I really liked her. She was fun, man. He said, and I was wearing these glasses. He says, "Oh, you wearing them get none glasses?" Because these are so goofy looking because you put glasses underneath them. He said, "You wearing them get none glasses?" I'm thinking about, I was going, well, I ain't going to get none from you. It's pretty obvious, but that's cool. You know, we laughed. It was a funny comment. But, you know, they're ugly glasses, but they will protect your eyes. And you can wear your glasses underneath those. So that's why I got this. But when I was looking out for this grinding little operation we got going on here, one of the guys said I had to get a face mask. He said I used glasses, but it was spraying so much crap in my face. So I got this little face mask right here. And this little face mask that's like $4. That was $4. And all that is a brim with an elastic strap that goes around your head, and then this comes down and covers your face. And you just gotta be careful with these. When you go to wipe these, you don't want to use strong detergents on them or like Windex or anything. You just want to use like a soft cloth and water. Same with those. So got those. And one of the most amazing things about Harbor Freight is these little bad boys right here. These are work gloves, as you can tell. These are $2 a pair. $2 a pair. And that's my price. That's without the club. So I got 5 pair. I've got probably 3 pair in my trunk. And I've got several pair in rotation. These gloves will last you, if you work every day with them, these gloves will last about 3 months and then you throw them away. But that 3 months is 3 months your hands don't get tore up. They're wonderful gloves and they've got a great amount of tension to them. My gloves that I get are larges. My hands are extra larges. But what this does is the gloves fit really nice and tight. I want gloves that fit tight up in here. You know, and they fit really good. I'm really happy. I've actually used these as driving gloves, you know, and people look at me and I don't give a shit. I don't care. These are nice and sticky. They stick on the steering wheel, and everything I grab with these, I use about 5 times less tension to control. When we lift up work surfaces, I make sure I'm wearing these because the laminate's slick. So that was $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 right there. But that will take care of me for probably until next year. I mean, unless I'm good at losing stuff, so who knows. Now, another thing about Harbor Freight is they have lower cost stuff for safety. These were $5 each. These are cut resistant gloves. They have a mesh in them that if you're using a box knife or if you're using something to cut with. Now you don't ever want to take a saw across these, okay? They don't turn you into Iron Man, but they're good for, you know, if something is sharp, if you're handling glass or something and something happens to break, these should keep you from getting a bad cut. You may still get a cut, but you won't get as bad a cut. Now these will not protect you from that. But the reason I got these was when I'm using this right here, when I'm spinning these at 10,000 RPM and the paint's coming off, and they throw bits of the abrasive off too. And especially with something like this right here, I got to make sure I wear some cut gloves. But these are really good gloves. I mean, I do the same thing with these that I do with these. I always buy my gloves about a size down. So, I mean, I got an extra large hand. Now, these were larges, and these are almost too big for my hand. See here, right there? See that right there? I wish I'd have gone with some mediums. But this is good right here. That's tight right here. And that tells me that if I went to mediums, it'd be like wearing catcher's mitt. So that's pretty much it. I was very surprised because I went up there. I wasn't really. I knew I was going to buy a bunch of stuff to start this project because once I get started, I just want to go, go, go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to clean one handrail, and I'm going to have my paint mixed. I'm going to clean one handrail. I'm going to sweep it off. I'm going to paint that handrail, and then that'll be one side done. You know, and I'm only going to paint the top. I'm going to paint one section at a time, the most weathered section first. And then I'm going to do the other side. I might do half of the rail, depending on how much time I have. The whole point is you don't have to, if you're not worried about it, and I'm not worried about it, I just want the thing covered so it doesn't weather more. You can do it in sections. You don't have to do it all at the same time. Now, if you have my paint is all, I make it. I get 5-gallon cans of paint that people bring back from Lowe's and Home Depot, and they put them next to the paint counter. And Home Depot and Lowe's, they just want to get rid of them. And you can get a $120 5-gallon can of paint for $25, and it's still almost full. It's just that the people use what they use and they bring it back and they want to get their money back. And in some cases, Lowe's and Home Depot give them their money back. And then they've got this, it tells you kind of how much money they make off of that too, because they're not giving it to me, they're getting their money back out of it. So, you know, it's $120 and they're selling it for $25. They probably paid $20 for that 5-gallon can of paint. But that's because they buy, you know, millions of gallons a year. You know, we can't do that. In any case, I'm going to do a little bit at a time, and I'm real happy that I got this because this will mean that I probably won't have heat stroke because the way I was doing it before was not working. And the paint is hanging off in certain places, and it's not hanging off in certain other places. And I'm real happy about this right here because this means I can strip the paint real quick off of the chairs on the front porch. Kind of bummed about that. I wish I'd have sprayed them right after we got them because it looks like they were dipped. And if they were dipped, it means the paint's, that's why the paint's so thick on them. But anyway, neither here nor there. I can't do anything about what happened in the past. But here we go. Good old Harbor Freight. And of course, they threw their thing in here. It says right here, oh, they got a deal with a free tool. Oh, that's right. You buy a battery and a charger for $90, and they'll give you a free tool. One of their line of tools. And there might have been a time when they were not competitive quality-wise, but I got to tell you, if you look around, you'd be surprised at what they got and how it is indeed competitive with what you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. Because the reason is because Lowe's and Home Depot are selling the exact same thing with a different name on it, you know. So anyway, there we are. I just wanted to show you the haul. I'm pretty jacked up about this right here. I did not expect it to be $44. I thought this was going to be $120, but it was $44. And it's a nice little unit. It's got some weight to it. It feels like quality. I'm so happy it had this part in it. It's got that. And it's got the shield. So we're ready to go. All I got to do is get off my ass and get to work. And this is anti-Charlestown territory here. Because if I'm spending 12 hours a day doing this, then I ain't got 4.5, 5 hours to drive up to Charlestown and back. You know, because I'll be exhausted. And that'll save me $1,000 a day. So $136 saves me $1,000. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. It's freaking late as hell. It is 12:26 on Thursday, May 30th. I hope I got one more day before the fast starts. Do I got one more day? Yeah, I got one more day. I got Friday, so the fast starts on Saturday morning, so I'll be eating like a pig today and tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you're having a good Thursday. God bless you, and we will see you on the next video. You know, maybe you ought to stop by Harbor Freight, and there's another place called Northern Tool, which sells a little bit higher range of quality of stuff than Harbor Freight, but still the prices are good. And also go by Lowe's, and also go by Home Depot. But I'm lucky I just got out with this, because any man will tell you, and if he does any work, he will tell you that his kryptonite is the tool store. Women go and they collect their craft goods, and they, you know, if they've into their clothes, they get their clothes. This is what men do. This and guns. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, and we will see you on the next video. God bless.